Welcome to Inside the 87's, your home for updates of one of the top junior hockey programs in the EHL, located in the hockey hotbed of New Jersey, where hockey players are molded for the next level, the 87 way.
What's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. Just wanted to continue our feature of talking about some of the new 87s that will be wearing our blue this year, and continue in that process this week. Let's start off talking about Ben Gibbons. He's a player who played in the AY last year. We had a chance to watch quite a bit, and over the last couple of years, because again, it's close proximity to where we're at. And I think we have a really under the radar, super skilled player whose game is going to translate to the junior level. He's ferocious on pucks. He's smart. He's good on wall. He makes the right plays. He makes the simple plays that sometimes get overlooked at the 18 level, but the junior game is a must. So to me, again, he's another player who's going to come in and find some success early that we're certainly excited for. He's an 01. He's young. So we're excited for his future here as an 87 and helping him reach his goals. The next player I want to talk about is Jason Atkinson. He's a New Jersey native. He played for the Hitmen last year. Super skilled, can really skate. I think that's the biggest thing that I like about his game is that he's a pure skater. And that is pretty much our game as a whole. We expect our guys to be able to skate, and I think he's going to be able to play with some pace, move pucks left and right, drive the net. And again, another 01 who's got a good history coming for us that we're excited about. So I'm excited to see what Jason can do. Give him that type of role where he's going to be able to play and make some plays, and I'm excited for that. The next guy I want to talk about is Owen Newhouse. He's a guy who has been a thorn in our side for the last 2 years. He played at the premier level with the Revolution, and he put up a massive amount of points. So he was someone that we always had to be aware of when he was on the ice, and obviously, for him, what I tell him when I see him is they couldn't beat us, so come join us, and that's what Owen has done. I'm excited. He's very, very skilled. He can play the game, and I'm excited to see what he can do in our systems with a little bit more regiment to that part of it, and add some pieces that can even put more pucks in the net than he's already doing. So with Owen, I'm super excited to bring in such skill, and I'm excited to see him kind of flourish in that role. The next player is I want to talk about is Everett Schneider. He's a kid that I think is, again, similar, a bit under the radar, but is super, super skilled and ready for the next part of his game. I think he's been banged up with some injuries the last few years. I think now he's coming in refreshed, ready to go, and I think he is a player that is going to turn some heads. So I'm super excited about his game. Another good, pure skater, a good guy to have down the middle of the lineup, who can make plays, who can put the puck in the net, just does everything a little bit, which is good, and is what we're looking for. We like that versatility in what we do. So from our standpoint, these signings continue to make us better, and that's what we're here for. And I think they're all going to get ready for that next level and take it to the next level. I'm super excited to see what they can do. I'm pumped they're going to be 87s. I'd rather them be on our team than play them. And I'm glad they all brought into the 87 way, and look forward to September when we get in training camp and get started. So super excited. Next week we'll touch on the last few players that we have that will be new, and then we'll take this into a whole new direction. I hope everyone's staying safe. Things are certainly getting back to normal, but we got to continue to stay safe so we can start on time and get to where we need to get to. Thanks.
What's up, guys? It's Alyssa, and on this episode of Inside the 87's, I'm going to be giving you a background on who I am, what I do here, and how I got in with the New Jersey 87's. To get started, as I said, my name's Alyssa. I'm 19 years old, and I come from a small town in Maryland. I actually just finished up my first year in college at Ryerson University in Toronto, Canada, and I'm studying RTA Sport Media with a focus in editing and a minor in English. Aside from academics, I'm on my school's competitive cheerleading team. I run social media accounts for a couple different organizations, and yeah, that's kind of my life right now. My story of collaborating with the 87's isn't really a long one. About this time last year, I started working for a nonprofit hockey organization in the DMV area. I started making highlight videos, putting out graphics, stuff like that. A couple months later, I was working at Chowder Cup, still doing social media for that same organization, and that's when I met Adam Hooley. And then fast forward even a couple more months, in December of 2019, I got a call from Adam and he asked if I wanted to collab with the 87's, and of course I said yes. And from then on, I've just kind of been creating different graphics and trying to tell stories via social media and YouTube. One of Adam's biggest goals with adding me onto the team was creating content that was different than everyone else. No one else in the league is really doing graphics like this. I think something else that's super cool about my job is I get to meet so many different players and have a bond and a connection with them that I never would have had before. I actually got into sport media a couple years ago when my brother was kind of moving up in the ranks with his hockey career. He actually plays with the Boston Junior Rangers, one of the 87's rivals. I knew there was no way I'd be able to become a professional athlete. In the cheer world, I kind of gone as far as I could go, as far as levels, but I wanted to still be in the sports world without having to be an athlete. I think a lot of people feel this way, and they know after a certain age, maybe after high school, maybe after juniors, they know that their career is going to stop, but they don't know how to involve themselves in the sport that they love. For me, sport media is a great way to be a storyteller and continue my passion for sports without actually becoming an athlete. I actually have my own YouTube channel, and I'm going to be posting a video soon about how I got into the sport media world and being a woman in the sport media field. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link in this bio. But I'm so excited to be a part of the 87's. This has been such a great opportunity for me. Like I said, I've been meeting so many new people. I've been able to creatively express myself, especially through COVID-19 and what's going on in the world. I've really been able to push myself as a graphic designer and a social media manager. So I'm really excited to see what the future holds. And yeah, that's kind of my intro. That's enough for me. I hope you enjoyed this little segment of me introducing myself. Now I'm going to hand it over to Anthony with the plays of the year.
Thank you, Alyssa and Adam. And coming up next, we continue our top 10 plays of the year. Coming in at top play number 5, it's a flurry of saves by Ian Greif. Now, Ian had come in midway through the season from the New Hampshire Avalanche. He picked up shutouts in his first 3 starts as an 87, and he quickly earned his role as the starting goaltender. And in this game against the Junior Flyers, you can see him make several acrobatic saves, and it really gives you an idea of just why the 87's were so successful in the second half of their season. So here it is, a series of saves by Ian Greif.
As Gould will go back to retrieve things for New Jersey. Now McEwen, backdoor chance. What a save by Greif for a rebound, and that one wouldn't go. That's Philadelphia on the doorstep here. Another backdoor try saved by Greif, and he comes all the way out of his net, centering pass, and somehow that didn't stay out. That stayed out.